Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Flaneur Budgets, and today we are gonna cash stuff a total of $900 into our cash envelopes, sinking funds and savings challenges. So let's go ahead and get started with our wallet. As always, this is my daily expenses in general. Starting with food, I have $5 left. Drinks has $10 left, which is quite surprising. Spending nothing, coffee nothing, and buffer still has its $10, which means I didn't go over budget for any of these categories, which is amazing. So 25 in bills, and let's see how much money I was able to save in coins. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 60. Perfect. So I was able to save $36.60 in my previous pay period. So this money will go into the 1K emergency fund. So let me put it aside and start cash stuffing my wallet. Food is getting $200. How was your week, guys? This week has been smashing for me. The work has been quite overwhelming, and I don't know, I just don't find energy to go to work anymore. For those who might not know, I'm an engineer and I work in nanoscience, like nanotechnology, which might sound cool, but in fact I feel quite burnt out, and I don't know why I decided to become an engineer in the first place. But anyways, I hope your week has been better than mine. So drinks is getting, okay, sorry for the weird cut there, my boyfriend just called me. Drinks is getting 50 in a $50 bill. Spending is getting 50 as well, but 2 20s and a 10. Coffee is getting 15 as per usual. And finally, buffer is getting its 2 5s. Perfect. The wallet is ready to go for another 2 weeks. Now let's jump into my long-term binder. Starting with investments, this pay period we are putting in 100, and we now have 500 already invested, 600, 750, 70, 770. Perfect. Extra debt payment is getting 30. So let me just mark this 15 and this 15 here. I hope you guys can see. Yes. So 20, 30, and we now have 120, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 25, 210, $210, which is good. My parents are getting 30, 20, and a 10. So in my parents' envelope, we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150. My brother is getting 30 as well. So a 20 and a 10. Sorry. So my brother now has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, $60. Travels is getting 35, 20, 30, and a 5. Let's mark this 25 and this 10 here. So in travels, we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170. Yes. Okay. Not too bad. And manifest is getting 25, and we are starting this tracker. This is available in my Ko-Fi shop as a digital download, as a freebie, so you can go and check it out. I actually have a lot of freebies in my Ko-Fi shop. So let's color 25 here, 10, 20, 25, a 20 and a 5. So in manifest, we now have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. Perfect. And for the 2025 goals, summer plans is getting 25, 20, and a 5. Let me quickly double check, yes. So in summer plans, we now have 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 300. Perfect. One of the main goals for the summer for me is to go back to tennis. I've been playing tennis all my life, but I quit 3-4 years ago, and now I feel like I have to go back because tennis is a kind of a sport that if you don't play regularly, then you forget everything. So hopefully I will go back. And yes, for USD savings, this P period is sponsored by Boop and Budgets. Thank you, Irene, so much. Irene and we were like supporting each other, and I know that she's really into the Canadian bills and I'm really into the US bills, US dollars. So we were thinking to exchange the bills that we have, and I just received Irene's Happy Mail, and she also sent me these goodies along with the money. And look at this wallet, so chic and simple, just like my type. And she also sent me some freebies. Thank you very much, Irene, so much. I'll make sure that I'm gonna go ahead and add these into my savings challenges. So I have $37 to add into my US dollars. And this is the first time that I'm holding a $2 bill. Mind you, I used to live in Boston, but I've never seen a $2 bills in the real life. So let's add this into our savings. So in total, with the money that Irene sent, I now have 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 585, 95, 300, 302, $304. That is amazing. And my goal is to save 1,000 by the end of this year. Thank you so much, Irene. This is very generous of you. And I hope you like your Happy Mail as well. That's that. And look all the paper clips that she sent me. This is very cute. These are so good. Our sponsor. Thank you very much. Okay, moving ahead. My birthday is getting $10. And in my birthday, we now have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, $60. And finally, in this binder, my goal to explore nature in Canada is getting 10. So we now have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, and $70. Perfect. So that is it for this binder. And jumping into our variable expenses here, let's start with health, and it is getting 25. So 20 and 5. So in my health envelope, I now have 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. And for self-care, so last week we scratched this 15 here. This track is from Flo and Ellie, and let's color this 15 first. No, I didn't add the 15. So in Scratch and Save for self-care, we now have 50, 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 150 in self-care, and I'm not gonna touch this envelope till I finish this tracker. So let's go ahead and scratch for the next week's, sorry, for the next pay period, because I'm a bi-weekly cash stuffer. 25, okay. That is pretty doable. Home needs, we are putting in 15, 10, and a 5. So in home needs, we now have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. Cool. My boyfriend, we are gonna put in $30 this pay period. So a 20 and a 10. And in my boyfriend's envelope, we now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. And my goal is to reach 200 by the mid-May, because my boyfriend's birthday is in 14 and I am planning something nice for him, but I'm not sure yet what I'll get him, but I'm planning. And wardrobe is getting 10, and we now have 35. Fun times is getting 15 as well, 5, 10, and a 5. So in fun times, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Annuals are getting skipped, and gifts is getting 10. Again, I pulled from this envelope to send some bills to Irene. So we are adding 10 today. So we now have 10, 20, 25, and 30. So the tenant insurance is getting a 5. And we now have 10, 20, 30, 35, and $40. As you see, this envelope is as empty as my brain, and I did stock up in an espresso pods. I feel much better now in the mornings, and today we are gonna add $15 to build back that up. And my shopping envelope is empty as well, because I just purchased this beautiful cash tray from Budget by Kemi. She listed this as a perfectly imperfect product, but honestly, I didn't see any imperfections. So if you guys are interested, please go check her shop out. She has amazing cash trays. This is amazing. And this is the first time that I'm buying a cash tray for myself. So we are adding $10 into our shop envelope. Perfect. So that was that for our variable expenses. Moving into the savings challenges. First of all, I would like to go and add my coin to my trackers. So I use this tracker to save $100, and I just finished my first $100 with the coin, so I started again, and I'm adding this into my 1K emergency savings. So this pay period, what happened to my calculator? Okay, we were able to add $11.60 this pay period. So the remaining is $77.65. This is a very good way of boosting our savings with the two needs that we have. So this is going very well. And for this savings challenge that I got from In a Budget, last time we scratched off 25, and we are adding our first cash into our savings challenge. Let's mark that off and scratch another one. Take this one. 5. Should I do one more? No, I think it's okay. Maybe I can add this 5 in my next video where I roll the dice and add my savings challenges into the envelopes, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like that. Perfect. And since we are here, let me go ahead and allocate $75 into my savings challenges, roll the dice game. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Perfect. So this is good for my next video. And finally, our 1K emergency savings challenge. I budgeted this 30 and this 25 is coming from my wallet. So we are adding 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55 into our envelope. So let's see. Still on section 2, I said how much? 55. So that's 15, 25, 35, 40, 45, 50, and yeah, section 3, 55. Perfect. So let's add our money. Okay, and in 1K emergency savings challenge, we now have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. Wow. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $325. Perfect. So that means I can leave this 5 for other sections. And I will just write section 1 and 2, say that's $320. And we are adding into our section 3 for the upcoming pay periods. Perfect. So, whoops. So thank you so much for watching this video. That wraps up this cash stuffing, and I hope to see you guys in my upcoming savings challenge video. So give me a thumbs up and take care of yourself. Bye.